Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, well, what do we have here? We told y'all that the brick lady was lying. We told y'all she was finessing the boneyard. We told y'all that she didn't get hit by no brick and that the math wasn't mathing and that the story didn't make no sense. We had found footage of her pulling a similar scam before that and getting money. Sisterhood didn't want to believe it. Drug black men for about a month, maybe more, over how black women needed to be protected from black men and how it was dangerous and how could a black man do this to her just because she didn't rejected him and didn't want to get her phone number and blah, 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 blah. And when we brought up how she was a feminist and how she was a hyena, y'all deflected. It doesn't matter. It don't matter what she posted online. Ain't nobody have a right to hit her with a brick. Well. Y'all believed her to the point where y'all gave her about $42,000. And we told y'all she was scamming y'all out of that money. Once you kind of realize it, the sisterhood got real quiet and you remain quiet. Now, this has been picked up a little while later, okay? And now she's being criminally investigated. So let's go ahead and read the article. Woman known as Brick Lady charged in Houston after being accused of making the whole thing up, raising $42,000 on GoFundMe. This is a screenshot of Help Rhoda Recover. This was her screenshot eating a watermelon. You know, I ain't gonna get into the imagery. Not even gonna do it. A woman who went viral on social media after making claims that a man assaulted her with a brick outside a Houston club is now accused of raising tens of thousands of dollars in a GoFundMe scam. Rhoda Osman, 33, has been charged with felony theft by deception. According to charging documents, Osman raised at least $40,000 through a fraudulent GoFundMe page she started in September that claims she was the victim of a similar attack more than 3 years ago. See, we told you about that. How it started. On September the 3rd, Houston police officers responded to an aggravated assault incident. They met Osman and her female friend. During the investigation, officers reported that Osman was intoxicated, hostile, and irate. In the original police report made at the scene, Osman claimed she was walking. Osman claimed that she was walking on Schumacher Lane where an unknown man threw a brick at her when she would not give him her phone number, court documents show. She also told officers that she had ordered an Uber and believed the brick-throwing suspect was the Uber driver. Osman says she got into the car with him, where he then tried to kidnap her, according to documents. Osman stated the suspect was involved in human trafficking and had a large group of women in the car with him. Now, don't none of that make no sense. I didn't even know about her trying to indict a fake Uber anyways. She's just a pathological liar. Anyway, follow-up investigation begins. On September the 15th, detectives tried to reach Osman, but the number she provided was her friend's number, who was also at the scene when the incident was reported. The friend said she was not from Houston and went out to several places to drink with Osman, documents show. She said Osman reportedly called her male friend to come pick them up. When the men arrived, Osman and the friend got into their vehicle, which was a dark. She reportedly heard Osman yell, "Ouch, why did you hit me?" but stated that she did not hear an argument before she heard Osman yell. The friend stated off the record she did not believe Osman was hit with a brick, according to charging documents. The friend told detectives the suspect who allegedly assaulted Osman got out of their vehicle, got into another vehicle, and drove off. She said Osman went live on Instagram and that she tried to convince Osman to call the police. The friend said she did not know the two men she got in the car with and would not be able to positively identify the suspects involved. A detective finally made contact with Osman on September the 19th. So now this incident, quote unquote, happened on the 3rd. How the police ain't got hold to you till the 19th? During the phone interview, Osman told the detective, that her friend came to town and picked all the clubs they went to that night. That don't even make sense. If you don't live in a place, how would you know where all the clubs are at? Anyway, they reportedly started at the O2 Lounge and then went to Liquid Lounge. Osman said as they left the club, she called an Uber, and I thought they called friends. According to the charging documents, when the dark colored sedan pulled up, Osman thought it was the Uber she had called and got inside. Osman told the detective that when the suspect hit her, that's when the suspect hit her in the face with a brick. How would somebody that's driving in a car get a brick? Do you know how difficult bricks are to come by at this point? Unless you happen to work at or happen by a construction site, and even then, where are you just getting bricks? Like, it's the brick for me. She also stated that she did her own investigation, found out it was a man named Olin Douglas who assaulted her. When Osman was asked where her friend was at the time, she reportedly became upset, said her friend was far away from her while talking to another guy. Osman then changed her story to say she was assaulted at the Liquid Lounge Club. After more questioning from the police detective, Osman became upset, asked to speak with the detective supervisor, and then hung up. Detective said he still provided her the name of his sergeant. On September the 20th, Houston police detectives canvassed the area where the assault was reported and spotted surveillance cameras on the 5600 block of Schumacher. The company that owns the cameras provided detectives with footage from them, charging documents show. In the footage, the man that Osman claimed hit her was also identified. Detectives said Douglas, Osman, and her friend were seen talking among each other and walking towards TikTok Garden Lounge. They all reportedly went inside the club together. About 20 minutes later, the video shows a trio walk outside the club, then walk towards a white Maserati that was parked directly on the side of the business. Douglas was reportedly seen leaning on the right front passenger door while Osman walked towards him. According to the documents, surveillance footage shows that Osman started dancing on Douglas while her friend was in front of the vehicle talking to another man. Anyways, the video then reportedly showed all 4 people get inside the Maserati. The unidentified man got into the driver's seat. The friend got into the front passenger seat. Osman and Douglas into the back. A few minutes later, Douglas was reportedly seen getting out the back right side. Then Osman and her friend got out. According to charging documents, Osman and Douglas were in an argument, and Douglas reportedly swung his right hand while holding what appeared to be a plastic water bottle and struck Osman in the face. Detectives said Osman then sat in the front passenger seat of the vehicle while Douglas stepped away from her. He reportedly got into the back of the seat of an Audi A3 that had pulled up. When Osman got out the vehicle, detectives said the unidentified man who was driving it took off. The footage capturing the incident did not support Osman's recorded statement, charging documents show. When Osman went live on Instagram after the incident, she went viral on social media. On September the 4th, the day after the alleged assault was reported, a GoFundMe account was created and listed Osman as the beneficiary. The account raised $42,302 as of October 25th, 2023. It stated that she was attacked by a black male as she was walking down the street because she declined to give him her phone number. Page reads, woman gets hospitalized after allegedly being hit in the face with a brick by a man she refused to give her number. The alleged incident happened in Houston. She says she was surrounded by men who did absolutely nothing. She says the man got in the car and left the scene after assaulting her and is afraid he will never get caught. The viral video link in the GoFundMe still directs to an Instagram account. The video received more than 1 million likes. A link for Rhoda's external injuries redirects to TikTok. Currently shows the video is unavailable. GoFundMe account is reportedly frozen after several donators reported it as fraudulent. During the investigation, detectives said they received a call from Daphne Sutton, a mental health advocate and blogger on TikTok, who believed Osman was conducting a scam because of a similar situation that happened in Minneapolis in 2020. She reportedly provided detectives with another GoFundMe account that was created by or for Osman in 2020 with the same narrative of a black man hitting her. Sutton made TikToks about the incident and said some of Osman's friends and an ex-roommate also reached out to her to provide a statement. Detectives reached out to Minneapolis Police Department to ask about the GoFundMe titled Help Black Muslim Mother Pay Her Medical Bill. The description stated a young black Muslim single mother was viciously attacked by private security in Minneapolis, sustaining multiple facial contusions, a black eye, and injuries to her leg. She needs an estimated $5,000 to pay for medical bills, legal fees, and a new phone, and more. The Minneapolis Police Department told the Houston Police Department that it had not received any reports of Osman being assaulted in 2020. The department stated that the last contact officers had with Osman was in 2012 for public lewdness and disorderly conduct. The ex-roommate of Osman also reached out and told detectives that she and Osman were no longer friends after discovering Osman was scamming people and she wanted no part of it. She said Osman reportedly created the GoFundMe in 2020, claiming that someone hit her, but it was a lie. At the time of this writing, Osman has not been arrested. So this hyena is allowed to run amok. Her criminal history, according to our records, Osman has several prior charges in the Virgin Islands, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Hennepin County, Minnesota, Williamson County, Texas, Travis County, Texas. Osman is currently on bail for a separate offense from September the 22nd, 2023 for felony assault and domestic violence. So this is in the same month that she claims she got hit in the face. She was charged with 2 accounts of misdemeanor domestic violence in Steele County, Minnesota. The Harris County District Attorney's Office is asking the court to enter a $50,000 bail on the theft by deception charge she now faces. So this hyena, this wild, rabid, feral hyena, has been allowed to run amok at least for the past few years as she attempts to create boogeymen that have attacked her, and when questioned about it, will choose at random any black man that may have even had passing contact with her to ruin his life and implicate him in some type of violence towards her that never even occurred at all. So she got talking to the police, talking about she did her own investigation and it popped up with a name. Now, this is just the name of a guy that she was trying to twerk on in outside the club, just probably because he had a Maserati. So this is, again, a wild feral hyena that we all knew was lying to y'all. And the boneyard stuck up for her so bad. They wanted her to be telling the truth so bad. And everybody that questioned her story, everybody that questioned her integrity, everybody that brought receipts about what kind of problems because after the brick incident, she got into another incident that she tried to lie on about getting jumped by 2 women that she was supposedly in some type of club with, because she club hops and get drunk and hoe and slut around. That's what she do, right? Obviously. This is a club hopping hoe. So all she do is club hop, hoe, flirt, and then try to act like she's a professional victim. So she gets these lies together, and really she's a horrible liar. She gets these lies together, and then she don't really be trying to so much as get some type of police involved. She only does that for effect. She only makes reports so that there can be some type of paper trail and quote unquote proof that what she's saying is true, to add some validity to the lies that she tell, so that she could get on social media, cry to the boneyard, get y'all sympathy, because all y'all stick up for each other and y'all believe all of the rest of the hyenas, as if y'all don't lie like a rug every day. Y'all whole day is consistent of lying on people, lying and scheming and scamming and doing all kind of crazy stuff. Y'all constantly lying, and then as for whatever reason, you don't think that y'all lie to each other. I guess the unspoken rule is that y'all only supposed to lie to men, and y'all are only supposed to scam pick me women. But y'all supposed to have some type of honor among thieves, honor among the boneyard, where y'all don't lie to each other. Well, surprise, 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 y'all do lie to each other, and she scammed 42 racks out of the boneyard. Now y'all sitting somewhere on social media about quiet as a church mouse. No, get loud. Talk about how these hyenas is lying. Talk about how these women run out here, lie on mysterious men. They lie on real men for incidents that never took place. And then y'all feel sorry and then start, quote unquote, y'all supporting women. And it's a whole grifter. This a whole liar. She's a scam artist. She a con artist. And she uses the fake sympathy of the boneyard to get money out of y'all. And all that she has to do is vilify a black man, because y'all misandry is so strong that if a hyena says a black man did something to her, y'all don't need no receipts for that. You don't even want no receipts for it. You will and have gone on the lying word of a female that really has been known to lie in public. But we stupid. Pick me women are stupid and gullible. Right. Anyways, y'all gonna be quiet. Y'all extra quiet in these comment sections is not rowdy. And the men are not gonna get an apology. Are they? Anyway, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.